Here's the truth. Democrat in office, Republican in office, you got to figure out how to win no matter what is happening from a legislative perspective. I want you to reserve your opinion. Watch this video from the end and tell me if you are not better off because you watched it. Check this out.
The Senate has now officially passed Donald Trump's one big, beautiful tax bill. Let's talk about some wins there. And the first big win is no tax on tips and no tax on overtime that Donald Trump promised when he was campaigning. And you could see that as part of this bill, the first $25,000 on tips would be deductible through 2028 with an income limit of $150,000. And for overtime, you can deduct the first $12,500 through 2028 with that same income limit of $150,000. This next one is a huge one if you want to start building wealth for your children early. So you can see that children under the age of 8 would receive $1,000 each to open a special savings account called the Trump Savings Account. And it also says that tax-free contributions to the account are limited to $5,000 annually until the age of 18. So the child gets $1,000 put into a savings account to allow it to grow over time, while the parents get to deduct $5,000 from their taxes every year for contributing to it. And then we have a deduction for car loan interest. So you can see from 2025 through 2028, the bill would also allow people to deduct up to $10,000 annually in car loan interest if they buy an American-made vehicle. So I'm sorry, Gen Z and Gen X, cars like this don't count. And then the third big win is the increase to the child tax credit, which is increased by $500 to $2,500 through 2028. So this does appear to be a win for parents, as you're going to get a little bit more money on the child tax credit, and you can write off $5,000 for contributing to that Trump savings account. So those are the three big wins of the one big beautiful bill.
This is interesting, right? So first off, the $25,000 for tips. A lot of Haitians are working in the service industry, depending on tips. The fact that the first $25,000 won't be taxed now, that is a major, major, major key. At Trump savings account, the fact that it opens up with $1,100 and then you can put $5,000 every year tax-free, man, take advantage of that. Now, and finally, the $2,500 for the child. It's not much to cover daycare, but listen, we'll take that. Again, it's about whoever's in office. How can you win, and making sure you're plugged in to knowing what is in your advantage to take advantage. I'm in the comments. Tell me, you learned something, or is something else that's happening right now that we need to know?